Right then, welcome to Ryan's Road Podcast, episode 41. Just a second. Good boy.
He's a very good boy.
So we've got the new pup, and he's in the studio.
If you follow us on Instagram, I'm sure you'll see him.
Yes, I've already took a couple of snaps, and
Yeah.
I would grab the camera and shove it in his face, but I don't want to unsettle him. And I just like to
Then it's
praise
getting
him.
the angles
He's
right
just
and
laid
everything.
down, sort of thing, because he was being a bit whimpery, weren't he? But he's starting to settle now, which is nice. How you been, dude? Fucking spoke to you really since last fucking week?
It was a good week. To be fair, last week was a good week. I did my workout Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Slacked on the Friday because I had something to do at work that kept me going over.
Yeah.
So I just had to do work. So I was a bit annoyed at that. But yeah, other than that, pretty good week. I did my pull-up. I did my workout again this morning. So
Mate.
at the minute, the exercising at work seems to be working best for me in my situation.
Mate.
So
It sounds
That's
podcast,
good.
to be fair. Like, I'm so jealous of you right now at the minute.
I mean, I'm quite lucky where I work. I've got a little bit of where I can wedge a pull-up bar in.
Yeah.
It's literally just in like girders at work, and I've just put a barbell,
Yeah.
like, just a straight barbell, and I've just put it through the rafters.
Fucking sad.
Do pull up on that.
I think I've seen you put pictures on your stories
Yeah,
and
I've
stuff.
got a dumbbell that I took in. My dumbbell that I bought. I took it into work so I can use it at work.
Nice.
I've got a little yoga mat that I've made myself to do my
Sorted.
core stuff. So yeah, I'm good. How about you? Did you manage to get much workout in last week?
No. That little beautiful pup is fucking just... He's been the focus of my whole week after he nearly falls off the step.
The important aspect at the minute, isn't it?
That's it. It's just the potty training. Coupled with... Cause obviously before we got him, it was the wife's working a bit late sort of thing. So it's like, right, late nights. But now, like, on one hand, I've had the most consistent early mornings I've had in a long time. Because since the day we got him, I'm up every morning with him at 6 o'clock to take him for toilet and his feed, like. But also get up with him at 2 o'clock in the night because we're toilet training him so that he never learns to go toilet in the house because we didn't want a dog that shits or pisses in the house.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So with the whole Missy's still trying to earn money, so it's kind of like late. But then like I'm staring at the clock going, I haven't gone to sleep yet, and my alarm's going to go off in like 2 hours, sort of thing.
I know that feeling.
So it's like that, but then once it does, it's like, yeah, bring him out, sort him out, blah, 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 into bed, 20 past 2 sort of thing. I'm like, well, my alarm's going to go off at 6.
What is it, 2 and 6?
Less than 4 hours sort of thing. It's like, then it's just on it from 6, cause straight away, like, once I've got him sorted and whatnot, and I have to do his drills with him before I feed him and everything else, because, again, trying to train him properly. And then it's like, as soon as by the time I'm done with him, the kids are all up and awake. But I ain't got the energy to, like, get up that bit earlier to do a workout.
Mate, I know.
Like, I did want to try and do a workout with him in the garden, but he was disappearing up round the other side of the
You'd
house.
be constantly worried about where he is and shit.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
So what I have done is I've kind of made like a quick makeshift, not fence, we'll just say fence for now, across the side of the house, so he does stay in the back bit of the garden, so I can keep an eye on him whilst doing a workout, but it's more that I need to get up that bit earlier, and I'm just fucking
It's
dead.
the energy, mate. I thought the exact same as you. I was like, I'm going to be feeding the baby anyway and changing the baby.
Yeah.
Look, I'll be up then anyway.
Yeah.
But you don't realise that you just need that.
Yeah.
When he's broken sleep throughout the night, you're just so much more fucked.
Like, one of the nights in the week I did manage, by about 10 o'clock, I was just like, I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
And like, I
Oh,
can't.
and you were like, I was on you.
Yeah, but like last night, I don't know if you can tell, I got a bit of a cold as well now, which is just fucking brilliant. The wife tried working downstairs so I could try and get to sleep earlier, but then being the big softy that I am, I'm like, I was just like, this don't feel right. Like, there's a big empty space side of the bed. I even sent her a message saying like, I need you here in a mood so that you can tell me to stop fucking touching you, sort of thing. Like, I just need that routine.
To be fair, I don't like sleeping in an empty bed.
It feels so weird.
It is
I can't.
weird.
It's just. But I
I
had
don't
that.
mind like having a nap or something if I'm going to sleep. I like someone.
Yeah, but I'm so used to being the last one. I make sure like the kids are all
Everything's
asleep,
done and you're
wife's
the last.
asleep,
Well,
everything's sorted. Then I go sleep.
Old man mentality, old protector mentality.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's
So
all
it feels so unnatural. But on top of that, especially last night, like I had this like really dry, scratchy throat, and I'd left my water bottle in here. So I was like, ugh, fuck that. So like, I didn't really sleep properly until gone 2 o'clock. So I was just like in a bit of a daze. And then when I brought him out of the toilet, I come in here and grabbed my water bottle as well. At 2 o'clock this morning. And then up again at 6. It's just like,
it's just so much work. It's all right getting up at like 5 o'clock or something. If it's been like, say, if I went to bed at 12, I'd have to get up at 5. That'd be all right.
yeah,
'Cause that's 5 hours. That's solid. It's the
Yeah.
brokenness that just really. Even if it's like 5 o'clock when she goes off, I'm like, oh, no.
to fuck
I'm
her
just
in it.
like, change the baby. And I'm just like, as soon as I made it to that pillow, I give the baby to Sophie to feed. I'm just like, poof, gone.
It's a different kind.
It's a different kind of tired. It's so
I learned
weird
this
to,
when I had the kids sort of thing, because obviously it was like broken nights and stuff that back
Now
then.
I get completely.
It's a different kind of tired.
It's like, yeah, well, you fucking did it as well. I know. I think if it was in my garden, it'd be a different story. I'd be able to do a couple.
Yeah.
But you were pretty consistent with broken sleep most of the time, and that's tip of the cap to you. That is fucking hard, man.
Well, I'm not managing at the minute with Pop, to be fair. But that's because I'm getting to sleep really late because of the wife working. I don't know, I might try it again. I think tonight she ain't going to work as late, so we'll see how it goes. But to be fair, with a baby, it's like, I mean, you're on your second month sort of thing. But with old Echo here, I think 2 weeks max, he should be sleeping through the night. Especially his breed as well, with the group I'm on from the puppy course. Anyone else that got an Akita said they've all been really easy to toilet train. And they say around the 10-week age mark that they normally can sleep through. And he's 8 weeks tomorrow. So, yeah. 2 weeks. But I'm hoping by then, obviously, like I say, I feel like I'm cheating a bit.
Yeah, won't you still be getting up, though, to take him toilet train? Even if he's sleeping through the night,
for the next
you'll still be like
14 years, yeah.
That's
it. That's something, because I feel like I'm a bit cheating a bit, because I'm like, when I come to my vlogs and stuff and getting fitter, because, yeah, once I can get to sleep a bit earlier, and I haven't got to get up to take him at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be sleeping pretty good, and I'm consistently going to be getting up at 6 o'clock every fucking day, 7 days a week, to take him out to the toilet and give him his food. Every day for like the next 10 years.
And then when he's older, that's not so much of a problem. You're keeping an eye on him, he'll be trained. You'll know what to do and what you can't do. And you can just let him out and then just crack on with your workout. And he'll probably just hang around with you.
I'll probably still do the drills with him.
I imagine so, yeah.
Because you just got to keep on top of it. Probably won't be as much. But yeah, I'll still be getting up 6, feeding, why not? So in the long term, I'm thinking like the next 2-3 months, things are looking pretty good, sort of thing. Because like he's already doing well. Like we didn't talk much for the podcast because we were trying to save it for podcast talk, weren't we?
Because all of this would have been talking inside the house and we'd have gone.
Yes, exactly. It was so hard when he got here because it was like, oh, dude, he boiled the kettle and whatnot, and they kept literally. How many times did you go to start talking about? Nope, podcast talk.
Podcast talk.
I managed to literally. I just didn't speak to him. I didn't say a word, and it was really hard because it felt like I should be talking, and then every now and then he'd go, oh no, podcast talk. But one of the things I did say is that we took Echo out. Sorry if I'm boring you with dog talk. Took him out on Sunday. Like I say, it'll be tomorrow evening. Would have had him a week, so it hasn't even been a week yet. Took him out for over 2 hours to the boys' rugby practice. Stayed to one side and whatnot. Didn't let him mix too much. But the thing that really shocked me is that I took puppy bags and stuff, and he didn't go to the toilet. And then when we got home, I put him in the garden, and he went to his little corner where he does his wees, and then done his wee. And it's for the longest wee I've seen him do. He literally held it. He held it until he got home to go to the toilet, literally, sort of thing. So I was like, fucking hell, already, like, the results sort of thing after just a few days of just. Yeah, but it is literally like pure consistency. Like you feel like you're just constantly outside. Because the rules are like, if he's just woke up from a nap, you take him for a wee. Food or water, take him for a wee.
Yeah.
Every hour on the hour, take him for a wee. So it would be like, on the hour, you take him for a wee, but then you've just fed him, so then you take him for a wee. But then, like, he'll have a little nap, and then he's like, for like 10, 15 minutes, and he's just woke up, so it's like, take him for a wee. Like, you're just constantly taking him out the fucking back door.
Into his head that he goes for a piss, he goes outside.
Like, it's still pretty, like, wintry here in terms of temperature, and, like, my house has been freezing because my back door is just constantly fucking open. Like, we've even been bawling at the wife, shut the fucking door behind you, because we're just constantly in and out with the pup sort of thing.
See, it won't be so bad in the summer, you can just leave the back door open.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fine.
It'll be
but
alright.
Also, when he's a bit older, I think I touched on this last week, where they say a rough rule of thumb is that for every month they are old, they can hold their bladder for an hour. So 1 month old, 1 hour, 2 months old, 2 hours.
Oh.
So the older he gets, he won't need to go out as often.
Seems like a bit of a wives' tale. But yeah, I mean, you are right, yeah. Of course he will.
Well, like I say, he's about 8 weeks and he held it for 2 hours while we were out. You're not settling, pup? He looks happy though, doesn't he?
Looks happy enough.
Just hang on a sec. There we go. We'll see if he settles there a bit better. Got him on my old lap.
Bless him, look at him. He's so adorable. This whole episode's going to be centred around your dog, isn't it?
Well, sort of, because again, like, you know, with life and whatnot, I've just found it really interesting how the whole, because I've touched on already about, you know, sticking with the routine with him, seeing the results sort of thing.
Yeah.
Me being me, you know, hence why I started doing a fucking podcast series, it was like, oh God, it just makes so much sense. It's like, if you just stick to shit.
Well, that's routine, innit?
It really fucking is.
discipline, isn't it? It's discipline. That's what it comes down. That's what everything boils down to.
Right,
Discipline.
Like today,
making yourself do stuff.
Didn't manage to get my kids to Fight Club, so got them to do half an hour worth.
I saw him kicking the shit out of the.
I put a little video on my Instagram. But yeah, they did half an hour, minute on, minute off. I just said every time you see the green number, go up one, swap. The one sits out, one joins in. Chester threw one of his wobbly, so he was crying and whinging half the time. But Harvey did it really well. But I says to him, like, you did half an hour then. I was like, if you did like 5 or 10 minutes every day after school like that, like, you get really good, sort of thing. And it's like...
The cardio go through the roof,
like,
man.
Oh, but he really would. Like, if I could get him just to... Because obviously I'm at work normally.
Yeah.
Like when he gets back from school. But it's just that thing of, oh, son, like, if I get that in his head of just coming from school, jump out there, wail on the bag for 5 or 10 minutes, that's it. And it's like, that every day.
Just the strength as well, the strength and the cardio that'd build up, mate.
Oh, it'd just be so fucking good. I probably will struggle a bit this week with the podcast because, like I said, I'm fucking tired. But I'm trying.
Real life, right? Is what you wanted from the start.
That's it.
Please tell me, Ved, about what's going on in the world. Fucking Russia and Ukraine.
I saw your Facebook thing about. I have no idea. Fill me in because I've got no clue.
I mean, I don't know the real political reasons and all that shit going down into it, but all I know is that there's 100,000 Russian troops on the border of Ukraine.
Right. Okay.
And in the country next to them, and Ukraine used to be part of the Soviet Union.
Right.
So I don't know if Russia are like, you still belong to us, fucking grabbing your back.
Oh, okay.
As in like war. As if any of them step foot, because of alliances and treaties, if they step foot into Ukraine, we have to help Ukraine because we've got treaties and alliances with them. So then fucking France, Germany get involved, China get involved to help the Russians because they're communist countries.
Right,
and then the USA get fucking dragged into it. And it's just like, all it takes is one crazy fucking Russian bloke to step one foot into Ukraine or shoot a fucking gun off, mate, and it's World War III.
Oh, shit.
We've sent troops up there. We've sent troops up to train. We've sent loads of... Apparently, Boris Johnson said we're sending weapons and fucking ammunition and that to the Ukraine soldiers to help them out.
So
And we've sent around 100 troops up to help train the Ukrainians up in case the Russians invade.
Oh, okay.
And all it, like, it's serious shit.
So has anything been said about why all these Russian people are there?
All I know is...
So the Russian army is at the border?
Yeah, they've got 100... Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia...
Yeah.
Is it president or prime? It's president, isn't it?
Yeah.
Has put 100,000 troops on the border of Ukraine.
Right, okay.
And they're just basically waiting for him to go, yeah, go get it.
But nothing's been released as to why they're there.
I mean, I don't fucking know. All I know is that it used to be a former Soviet fucking Union, USSR, the Iron Curtain, weren't it? And it was all of fucking Yugoslavia and fucking Czechoslovakia and all that shit. And it's just a whole fucking communist shit show, mate.
Mm.
I think it's just Russia flexing their fucking... But they're nutters, mate. You just don't fuck with Russia because they're fucking insane.
Yes. I know that from Khabib Nurmagomedov.
That's what I mean. They're brutal, those people, man. Like, oh, jeez Christ. It scares the shit out of me. Especially if China get involved as well, mate, because China do not give a fuck.
The thing is, though, it's like...
What can we do?
It's fucking is what it is, isn't it?
What can we do, mate? What are they going to do? Drop a nuke? If they dropped a nuke on Birmingham, mate, we'd see the flash and be like, oh, that's the bang, dead.
Yeah. It would, wouldn't it? Because of how close we are to Birmingham.
Because you got to think, if the Americans dropped them bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in the 40s and it took out an entire city in the 40s, imagine how advanced weapons have become now. I reckon they'd only need to drop about 3 or 4 nukes on the United Kingdom, mate. We'd be wiped off the fucking map.
Do you think nukes are better now? Because I thought nukes were nukes.
Yes.
Are they?
Fucking yeah. Of course they
Oh,
are.
I thought nuke was a nuke.
Because they just put more nukiness into it.
More nukiness.
I don't know the technical terms,
Oh,
but
fucking
weapons are far more advanced and shit, weren't they? Because they were hydrogen bombs they dropped, not nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
It was an atom bomb essentially, but it's not a nuke.
Yeah.
And I think it dropped one on London, one on Birmingham, one on maybe Manchester or Liverpool, and then one in Glasgow. All the UK fucking gone, mate. And all it takes is one person to do that. It takes one person, say fucking Ukraine, say Russia invades Ukraine, and it takes one bloke to launch a nuke, and then about 50 million other countries launch all their nukes in retaliation. And it's just game over. I mean, I know we've got weaponry and shit to avoid that. Like, we've got stuff that can take it down while it's in the sky.
Yeah.
All that kind of shit. But it's just, mate, it only takes one to slip through the net, doesn't it?
Oh, I love being in my little bubble. I just don't fucking...
Oh, it's just... And I'm just become like, since because I've got a baby now, and it's like, well, fucking scares the shit out of me.
Right.
Fucking hell, it just scares the shit out of me, man. like the world's coming to an end, man. And like, I read all this stuff on the news, and I was checking Facebook, like, what are people saying about it? No one had said anything about it. I was like,
no one gives a fuck.
No one cares.
No one cares.
No one give a shit about this. This is fucking like potential World War III on the brink, and no one fucking gives a fuck. It's just like, Jesus, just gets shit out of me.
So yeah, army, soldier stuff and things. Cool.
Yeah, scary shit.
Yeah.
Sorry for the downer.
It's alright, cool.
You know.
But yeah, I haven't had too many themes on this week, because I've literally just been... What has been a bit funny is that me and the wife swapped. Me and the wife swapped.
Who did you lend it to?
That's terrible.
Ooh.
So obviously when I said about her working and whatnot, and she said, like, you know, it was a lot better because she ain't worried about, like, trying to pay bills and shit and having to ask me for money and whatnot. Well, I had a couple of days off work when we first got the pup. Settle him in. So, like, better half of last week I didn't work. But she was meant to be working. So it was a proper flip-flop thing where she was like... She felt alright because she had money in her bank because she was working. And I'm like, I've got like £8. Like, but like I could do with this and I could do like this thing. And I'm like, I just felt a bit awkward. Like, shit, I ain't like bringing money in.
Yeah,
like, I'm used to
I
that.
Imagine, man. I wouldn't even know what that feels like.
It's weird. And it all went a bit fucked up as well because, like, you know, best laid plans and all that. So obviously the plan was I'll have a few days off, but then she was just going to crack in the hours, work sort of thing. But then, sod's law, because daft as life is, she gets a fucking long-lasting antiperspirant that's meant to last like a week, and she has a fucking really bad allergic reaction to it.
Did
so
she?
Her armpits like all like really swelled up, and she was like really sore.
What was that? Which deodorant was it?
Oh, it's like a roll-on. It's only little. It's about this fucking big.
The Shaw ones or whatever.
No, it's some other fucking thing.
Shit.
But anyway, she had it for about a week, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse until like about Saturday night, where like she couldn't sleep because of the pain. Oof. Sort of thing. So then that was like a whole just rigmarole of fucking ringing 111 and then going to a pharmacy on a Saturday morning. By the sounds of it, my mother-in-law took her, who was a bit of a bitch, and the pharmacy guy was just like a dick, sort of thing. So it's just like whole little roll on. Like I say, first world problems.
Was the pharmacy guy a dick though?
From how Moan described it, yeah, because like I understand. So from the sounds of it, it's like he's there. He don't want to be working on a fucking Saturday morning. Sort of thing. Spoke to her along the lines of like
90% of people work on a Saturday. What are you on about?
Yeah, but spoke to her along the lines of like he told her to take like an antihistamine, like a Piriton or something.
Yeah.
But said it like, haven't you took one? She's like, no. He's like, well, why? She's like, well, I didn't know to take one.
Yeah,
like,
my first thought wouldn't be take a hay fever tablet.
Yeah,
essentially.
But that's what they do, sort of thing.
I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. It's
it was just a
antihistamine.
cunt like that sort of thing. But her mum's that exact same way, like very disconnected and whatnot. So like, the wife rang me fucking bawling on the phone. So when she does come back, her mum's like, "Oh, she's just emotional. I'm just sat there nodding, going, I'm waiting for you to stop talking and leave my fucking house so I'll talk to my wife because I know whatever the problem was, you're probably the fucking same." But what I'm getting at is that she didn't work as much as we thought she would because she was just like knackered. And then across the weekend, she was really tired and snappy. And then when we read the bottle of the fucking Piriton, it's like side effects, drowsiness, sleepy sort of thing. And it's like, well, that's fucking helped, isn't it? So yeah, not the end of the world, but it's just made it a little bit more difficult. So like today, she was working, she like couldn't really be bothered, and I was like, yeah, but you kind of need to, like, because we need the fucking money. So get your ass on the computer, fucking sod it out. So yeah, in terms of like normally when I do the podcast, I've got like a nice theme that hits because of me meeting customers and stuff like that. Whereas the theme this week's just been tiredness, sleep deprivation, and sticking with your consistency.
I'm all about that sleep deprivation right now. I stared at a mirror for like 3 minutes the other day.
Yeah.
And you know, you like zone out. I was just like, go fuck. It's like snap back and like, how long have I been standing here for? Fucking You get used to it though. I'm getting used to it now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still shit, and I don't know when I'll be working out. Probably might not be too long, but I need to get working out. I still feel the best when I work out in the morning.
Is it too hot for you in here? Because you just sat here panting. You okay?
I'm sure it's fine, man.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's so much like having a baby. You just like worry about everything. Like every time he's
speak back to you, innit?
Every baby again,
That's
baby.
what I mean.
Every time he's asleep, I'm like, is he dead?
Is he alright?
Well, look how heavy
the
he's panting.
amount of times I've checked on Olivia to see if she's breathing. I'm like, are you breathing? Please tell me you're breathing. Oh, thank God she's breathing.
Like,
fucking terrifying.
Are you happy?
Open the back door for a little bit, if you're worried.
I think he's alright. God.
I'm sure you'd know if he wasn't. He'd be like, and I imagine he'd start playing up and shit.
I guess. Yeah. Get a bit of a woof out of him.
Yeah, he'd be at the door or something, wanted to get out.
I think he's quite cotched. I tell you what, one theme that did occur again, that is always a recurring theme, is the whole fucking lack of communication in relationships again.
You talking about you and the dog?
No, me and the dog are solid. Me and Echo got it down, haven't we? Hey, pup. Hey.
He's beautiful.
You are amazing.
He's beautiful.
See why we just wanted him.
Yeah, I know, I completely understand. I'd love a dog, but we can't have one in
Do you know what the fucker is now, though? You see every other kind of dog, and you're like, I need a dog.
I mean, I love all dogs. Yeah, I've never got on with like little dogs. They was like, I'm always worried they're going to be super aggressive. Because I think they've got a reputation for being super aggressive. Like, in my eyes, the bigger the dog, the friendlier it tends to be.
Yeah.
From personal experience. The only dogs that have ever like snaps at me or fucking been aggressive are little fucking shit. Especially, and no offense to anyone that's got one, but I've had like Jack Russells are the ones I've always had like bad experiences with.
Well, I grew up with little dogs.
But like little dogs, yeah, just see that's. I mean, each to their own. I'm sure there are lovely dogs out there that are little ones. But I mean, if I was going to get a dog, it'd be a fucking beast like he's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, I'd want a dog.
Nice.
I always wanted a Dulux dog. You know, the old English sheepdog?
Yeah.
I've always wanted one of them.
I'll tell you what, I fucked up his food when we first got him. Simone being a feeder, I thought she was just over worrying because like she's always trying to feed everyone too much. So I looked at the bag and it said like, you know, age and then months and then...
Oh, how long's left on that clock? Sorry.
I don't know. I'm getting close. And then, how much, like, you know, they're meant to eat. So anyway, he'd been weighed in about 6 kilogram. He's oh God, when he had his vaccines.
Oh yeah, his
first let of injection.
Did he shit himself, Lowe's, when he had his vaccines?
I don't know. The breeder done it, so we were allowed to have him the day after he had his
first, don't they?
Yeah, so he's got to have his second lot still. Anyway, so 6 kilograms. So I saw the weight 5 to 10 kilogram. So I'm like, right, okay, and then it was 200 grams of food a day. So I'm like, okay, cool. He was wolfing it every meal, all gone. I'm like, okay. Mo's like, he needs more fucking food. I'm like, no, because he's a dog. If you just keep feeding him,
they'll just keep eating it. Yeah.
But anyway, she moaned about it enough to make me just ask the question. So I put a picture up on the group and a picture of him and whatnot. And then someone commented saying, that's the expected adult age. I was like, what? So the expected adult age weight.
For that
so
dog,
if he's,
it's a grown-up dog.
So 5 to 10 kilogram weight if it's expected adult weight. So I even thought because
what food would you get him then? Expected weight like
so
30 kilo or something.
It's the right food, right? It was just the graph on the back for the proportion of how much to feed him, right? And I did wonder because in the bit it said picture of a dog and said small, and I thought, well, he ain't a small dog. Like he's a large breed dog. He's just a puppy. So of course when they said that, I was like, shit, because it pointed out it does say expected adult weight. And his expected adult weight is 48 kilogram. His dad's 48 kilogram.
48 kilograms.
And at the bottom it says large breed, 25 to 45 kilogram. I'm like, fuck. And it was over 500 gram of food a day. So I'd been feeding him less than half what he was meant to fucking be on.
Oof.
So yeah. So instead of 200 gram, you meant to be on 520, ain't you, pup?
You big boy.
To be fair to him, we don't eat all that. He eats about
at least you know he's full.
A quarter more. But even with that, it's the age is 2 to 4 months.
Yeah.
He isn't even 2 months until Wednesday.
No.
So it's like, but I'd rather that. So I'm going to keep giving him. I think it's every feed is 125 gram of food. So it's like, we'll just give him that, and then whatever he leaves left over, to put it in the next bowl.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
Makes sense.
So eventually, within 4 months, within the 2 to 4 months age bracket, he'll probably be eating all that, and then he move on to the next weight of food, and then it goes up and up and up. Oh God.
Oh, bless him.
I'm really worried this podcast is just going to be a fucking dog podcast. Sorry, guys.
Why is real? You've had a dog. You've got a new dog. We'll talk about your new dog.
I'm fucking tired. Oof, like, just because it's been hard, even just like with the wife working late. What I'd been doing before we got the pup, I'd been like getting in here. I'd been editing. I'd been catching up on like old footage I've got and getting all that edited for vlogs and things like that. Whereas this week, I've been getting in here, sat here and been like, oh, I can't click shit, man. It's fucking. There we go. And
you eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
I was going through a list of Adam Sandler films. And I know we've probably touched on this before.
Go on.
But think of any that are like... I think when I think of Adam Sandler classic films, right, I think the only ones that could be certified classics now is Waterboy, without a doubt.
Yep.
Happy Gilmore, without a doubt. That's it.
Billy Madison?
See, try watching it back. Does it hold up? I don't think it does.
Yes.
I don't know, you know. I don't think it's as funny as I remember it being.
Veronica, I thank you for beating the shit out of me. No? Or Doyle rules.
Yeah,
Come
I know.
on.
I think
Sounds great. I can't wait to go to high school. Why would you say that? Don't ever say that. Stay here. Stay as long as you can. Precious. He's wobbling his little fat face.
I think the best bit of that film is a bit with the bus driver. And he's like, what does he say? Like, you know, me and that Veronica Corn. Is it Veronica Corningstone? No, what's her name?
Veronica Vaughn.
I was like, we got it on.
No,
you didn't. No, you're right, we didn't.
But
a friend of mine. No,
they didn't.
No, you're right, they didn't.
You can imagine what it'd be like, though, right? See?
I don't know.
It's those three. It's the three.
You reckon that's the three?
Yeah.
See, where are you putting Little Nicky on this?
Boy. That's like next generation. That's second gen, that is.
Yeah, but I'm
first
saying Little Nicky's more in the same gen as Waterboy. It's Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison who's first. Do you remember that fucking shit show? Did Man Overboard, was it? That first film. Did you had it on DVD? And it's fucking dog shit.
That was terrible. Well, it just weren't good. It was different. It weren't. You could tell that was when he was finding his feet.
Have you seen his stand-up? Adam Sandler's stand-up's fucking dog shit, mate. He's not a stand-up comedian.
It's a different kind of comedy, isn't it?
But I mean, I really feel like Big Daddy. I don't really remember enough about Big Daddy, to be honest. I think the last good film he's done is Zohan.
Where would you put? Because it's so strange. I think it's because he's been on the telly a bit. There's been a bit of a Adam Sandler-thon on this week on TV. We keep finding. I don't know what channel it is, but every time we put it on, there's an Adam Sandler film been on.
What film?
And Wedding Singer.
Oh, do you know? Fuck.
You know what I mean?
That's up there.
She's wife threw that at me. She's like, I thought you liked that
about a Wedding Singer.
I had the exact same reaction. It's so weird.
Dude, how good is it? Oh, I like her.
You just don't put it. You just don't put it in with a classic. But
because it's more of a rom-com kind of thing, and it's not a.
Maybe.
It's more of a film than an Adam Sandler slapstick fucking comedy film.
I guess, yeah, you could put that.
But yeah, somebody kill me, please. He's losing his mind.
And I'm reaping all the benefits.
Have you seen that in Benchwarmers, where it's the same guy and he says that line?
Does he?
But he says it in the credits. He's like, can I use that? I use that in another film. He's losing
Sorry,
his
dog,
mind.
I felt something on my leg. I thought you pissed down me. Are you alright sitting there?
He looks fine.
But his legs were like down the gap.
He's alright. You'd know if he wasn't alright.
Oh, I'm such a fucking worrier.
I'd be exactly the same, but you'd know if he's not alright.
I was like, you happy? You happy? Sure, you happy?
He'd let you know, wouldn't you? Hey, he's losing his mind. Oh, Wedding Singer's class.
I do.
They were cones.
So yeah, it's like, where would you put fucking Happy Gilmore? It's a very casual podcast this week. Sorry, guys.
Oh, would you? What's better, Happy Gilmore or Waterboy? I'm going gun to the head.
Waterboy. Yes. It's so close, though, isn't it? It's so close.
It's fucking millimetres, mate. It's so close.
But yeah, something about Waterboy edges it, doesn't it?
I still say to my baby since the day she was born, it's me, your daddy. It's Roberto. Every time I see her, I say that. And ask Sophie, she'll tell you. Every time I see her, hey baby, it's me, your daddy.
Everyone, you get back from work, so
yeah, like, it's
that's perfect. I've never done that. That's perfect.
Every single time. I can't help myself.
Oh, shit. Peach like fuck there. If that's distorted, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry. It's me, your daddy.
Roberto.
Ciao, Roberto.
Ciao, Roberto.
Oh, man.
But like Tiger Woods and his daddy.
Take the money, dummy.
Don't be silly, dopey.
What do you think about grown-ups?
See,
I quite liked Grown Ups.
I enjoyed watching it.
I liked Grown Ups.
I'd go as far as that. I enjoyed watching it. I couldn't push it much past that.
No, I quite liked Grown Ups. No. I like him in Hotel Transylvania, man. I love those films, man.
See, in the new one, he hasn't done the voice.
No, I noticed straight away. I was like,
Moan told me before I watched it.
Have you seen it now?
Yeah.
Do you know Frankenstein's not Kevin James either?
Shit.
See, the Frankenstein, I didn't notice it until I saw the credits. And I was like, wow, you cannot tell the difference. That sounds just like
this
Kevin
is
James.
A nice segue because...
But Adam Sandler, you could tell straight away that weren't him.
Who does the voice of the boy? I forgot his name. I'm not that clued up with that.
As in the lad?
Yeah.
It's Andy Samberg, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's like
Peralta.
He's got real good mates with Adam Sandler.
Yeah. But it's Peralta out of
they've done a
Brooklyn.
They've done a couple of films together now.
Have they?
They've done that. That's My Boy. That was Adam Sandler.
Yes, it was.
I've not seen that one. Meant to be dog shit.
Oh, okay.
I've not seen it.
But yeah, this week I've gotten. I think what the fuck were we
I fucking
watching?
love Andy Samberg.
Me and the missus were watching the Harry Potter films, which we didn't quite finish, but that was really heavy. And then
That's a lot to take in.
Lost that we watch Lost in Space on Netflix.
I thought you were going to say it's in Lost.
No. Lost in Space on Netflix. The new season was out for
Yes.
that, so we watched that, and then we started getting into season 2 of The Witcher in general, because she hadn't seen it. So we've watched through the whole season 1 of The Witcher and just started season 2. So like those after Succession, it gets a bit too heavy.
A bit drained.
So what we do is we have to drop onto some kind of sitcom-y thing.
Like How I Met Your Mother kind of thing.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. Just a bit of a palate cleanser.
Yes,
Yeah.
perfect. So what we've done at the minute is we've dropped back onto Brooklyn, and it's
I think it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You can just like use background noise in it, and
It's
you can
so
watch
good.
any episode at any point. And
Yes.
you're fine. It's like Friends.
it ain't even like background noise though, because you put it on and you're like, how good was this?
Yeah. Do you know why they've stopped doing it? Because everyone fucking hates police.
Have they stopped now then?
Yeah, this is the last season because they've had to because of all the Black Lives Matter stuff and all these protests about fucking cops being bastards and everything. They've had to stop. Cause no one likes cops.
That's fucking bullshit. It's such a good show.
It's a great show.
It's like you sit there watching it. It's like you can't turn away from it because everything's fucking gold.
Everything is gold.
It's like I nearly text you actually a line because it's the episode where this old school cop comes in. He's doing like a newspaper report sort of thing.
Yes, I know which episode you're on about.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that the one where he fucking has to drink sort of whiskey with him and gets fucking...
Yes.
You can't handle your brown.
So yeah,
That one,
exactly.
yeah,
So he
yeah.
says a load of shit about Holt, and then he's going to print it, and he asks him not to print it, and he's like, "Can't you just be a fucking man about it?" And he's like, "Okay, I was drunk and you took advantage of me." It's like, but it's the way he's like, "I will talk like a man. I was drunk and you took advantage of me." I was going to message you that in like quotes to see if you got it, but I thought it was a bit too obscure.
I don't think I'd have got that.
No, but it's just little
If
things
you'd have gone
like
Brooklyn
that.
Nine-Nine, I'd have gone, yeah.
Yeah, like every character's just
I just
fucking
love how
gold.
fucking... I mean, Holt's my favourite.
Yes.
I just love how... I love how he just like proper warms up to him throughout all of it.
Yeah.
And I just love how I like... Just the little touches like they use Bing Pot all the time and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Bing Pot. All the catchphrases and that.
It's just
I
daft
love it
stuff
when he
like
joins in.
yes.
When he joins in with all the fucking games and that, man.
I just watched the one where there's like a death threat on him, so he handcuffs him to him, and he keeps trying to do like, I don't know what you call it, like a Mexican wave.
Yes.
And he does not do it, because obviously it's Holt, and he's just like, no. And then at the very last bit of the episode, because like they've found the guy that was trying to kill him and all that bollocks, he does it, and he's like staring at him, he's like, and then he does like a proper good one, and oh my god!
Nah, the best part they've done is when, what is it? I'm sure, do you know
Queasy
do you know
cupcakes.
the beginning when they just do like a little skit? At the
Yes.
beginning of an episode.
Yes.
It's one where he shows Peralta him doing a hula hoop class or something, and he's like, "Why are you showing me this?" He's like, "Because no one will ever believe you." And he deletes the pictures, and he's like, "What?"
What a
Because
cunt.
no one will believe him.
See what I mean? It's just gold.
Yeah.
It's just little comments.
What's
that,
his husband been in? Do
Uh,
you know his husband in that?
Yeah, he's in
I've
stuff.
Loads of shit, and I'm like,
He's
I
in
just
stuff.
can't think. I see his face, I'm like, I've seen you in loads of shit. What have I seen you in? Boop. He's so cute.
Yeah, it's
I do love Brooklyn. Brooklyn is the perfect kind of...
It's just a
It
bit
is.
like they all sleep in the office overnight because there's something else that Peralta fucks up on. And oh god, see, I'm just fucking slurring my words and everything. Holt comes out of his office, and they're like, "You've slept in your office, and you look completely fine because you've got bald, like
Yes,
bald head." And,
yeah,
and he's
yeah,
like,
I
"You're
remember this
joking?
bit.
My hair's a mess." Just all them little like lines and shit.
I didn't realise, you know, in Kanto, that new Disney one, about the
Yeah.
house and that's all been advertised.
Yeah.
That's fucking Rosa. Is the main
Shit.
lead on that. The woman on that is Rosa.
Fucking hell.
Stephanie Bayritz, is it? Bayritz?
Talking about voices, you know, good old Kevin and Perry Go Large.
Yes.
Kevin and Perry. You know the woman that plays Perry.
Catherine Burke. Yes.
I watched a thing recently where she goes round like people that got a lot of money, like millionaires sort of thing, but different, like comparing their lives and stuff. In it, she talks about her own money and whatnot, and says like basically if you ever see her pop up or a voice in something somewhere a bit random, she's like, it's because I'm short on a couple of quid sort of thing. Anyway, kids are watching something on the weekend I've never seen before, and there was like this monster class, and there was like the teacher, and I was like, that's fucking Perry. It's like the teacher's voice, it was fucking her. I was like, this just random little kids cartoon thing.
Man, if anyone's not from the UK, I highly doubt you'll know who Kevin and Perry are. That's a very English thing, innit?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So just check it out.
Sorry. Yes, definitely.
Do you think that holds up though, man? Do you think Kevin and Perry Go Large holds up?
All I wanna do is do it. Big girls, big girls.
The whole, I can imagine just cringing the entire time. Do you know when he's got the fucking boner?
Yeah.
All that bit in public when he's like, "You ginger virgin," all that shit. I don't think I'll be like, oh.
Hello, eyeball Paul. Twat.
That's when I don't. Oh, I think that'd be quite cringy watching that film.
Yeah,
right now.
definitely.
It was amazing for the time.
It probably hasn't aged well, yeah.
Nah, it was amazing for the time.
Which is a shame.
Yeah. All I want to do is do it. They're bigger bum boys.
they're two. Oh, gay lovers. Yeah.
Oh, like the bit when he eats his shit in the ocean.
Oh no, it goes in his mouth.
Yeah, I can't imagine that holds up well. That film.
I feel like you need a drink, pup.
Want some coffee? Yeah. I will not give this dog coffee, just to clarify.
I love when you get into watching videos and stuff about these, how often it's referenced about how loyal they are.
Oh, they're proper like homey dogs, aren't they? Guard the homestead.
That's it.
I'm invading forces. Oh, he's so cute.
You'll
I've been distracted by him the entire podcast. He's so lovely. He's so lovely. Greatest film of all time, go.
Greatest film of all time.
What's your favourite film of all time?
Oh, Back to the Future. Sorry, that's on the spot. I can't. That's just what came into my mind. I didn't even think.
Wrong.
You said film. I said Back to the Future. Yours would be Lord of the Rings.
Which one though?
The Return of the King.
Oh, close. Two Towers.
Ah, bollocks. I know it's not the first one.
Nah. I don't think Fellowship's anyone's favourite. It's either Two Towers or fucking Return of the King.
Yeah.
It's either the Battle of Pelennor Fields or the Battle at Helm's Deep. One of the two.
I want to watch them again. It's been a few years.
Oh man, they hold up so well. I can't believe they're like 20 years old.
I keep going to say that at some point. Like we need to have like a regular, just like bro date.
Just watch a film or something.
Like once a month or every other month or something. Just get around here and just chill. It'd be nice.
Just watch a film or something. Play some Tony Hawk or something. Watch a film.
Yeah. Well, you started coming around, didn't you? Playing our games for a bit.
We were going for the levels, weren't we?
Yeah. That was before you had Baby and whatnot. I feel like you want to go out, pup. Should we start wrapping
call it a day?
We'll start wrapping up the podcast. Hey.
I would like to know your personal opinions, everyone, on what is your favourite films.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Let's get some back and forth with the crowd. What are your favourite films of all time? Why are they your favourite films? What's your favourite Adam Sandler film? Do you prefer Waterboy over Happy Gilmore? If you do, you're wrong. I'm joking.
I don't know.
Everyone's opinions.
What I wanted to start, because I've already been touching it a little bit on it, you might have noticed, but I want to officially say, like, near the end of the podcast, and we end it with, oh God, I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys. This will get better. I'll stop, like...
We'll get used to the routine.
With him. I'll puppy dog, but big dog. I've started a TikTok for him if anyone's interested.
Oh, have you?
It's Echo the
I'm
Akita.
surprised you've not started an Instagram for him.
I probably will do that next. So I've got loads of pictures. Look at his head against the mic.
Fucking face. That was a perfect picture moment.
Yes, ways to support the podcast. Is kind of how I officially wanted to say it, like, and end the show with. Right. So yeah, in terms of podcast, I think you used to always say, look, you can rate the podcast on podcast platforms. So we could do that. If you're on YouTube, it's like the video. My own wife commented on the video of James fucking up. If you haven't watched the James fail video, go watch it. It's comedy gold. It's beautiful.
Don't watch that.
It's amazing. But she commented on that. I was like, you can comment on the. I thought she was watching YouTube as like a guest on YouTube, not having an account.
Yeah.
And she's like, I didn't realise I could like comment either. And I was like, well, you know what you got to do now, ain't you? She was like, what? Well, you got to go back through every one of my videos, like every fucking video, and comment on every fucking one. And she's like, right, okay. So yes, if you'd like to support the podcast in any way, and you watch it on YouTube, like the video and drop a comment. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. And if you're listening to any podcast platform, please rate and like and leave comments. And all ratings do help. I know I use all my podcasts with Apple. So please leave a comment, give us 5 stars. That'd be nice. I mean, give us 4 if you feel like it. I prefer 5.
And then if you're outside on any other kind of social media platform, Facebook or Instagram or whatnot, just drop us in your story that you've listened, that you enjoy the podcast, sort of thing.
Yeah, word of mouth is still incredibly important in this day and age.
And when we say comment, if you're wondering like, what to comment about, even if it's just like, good podcast, guys, enjoyed it again.
Yeah, anything, literally anything.
Or like, didn't enjoy that, or shut that fucking dog up that's licking your microphone.
Ask us questions, give us stuff to talk about. Give us your opinions.
Obviously, that'd be great. But I mean, if someone can't think to articulate a question and they just enjoyed the podcast, just comment with a little heart emoji or a thumbs up.
Oh, I would like to give a shout out to Bianca's Chronicles.
Oh, she's amazing. Thank you very much.
She has been very, very courteous and very nice to us.
She has. She's been in. I can't fucking talk. She's put us in most of her stories lately because she's been catching up with the podcast and whatnot. So thank you, Bianca. Really appreciate it. What does she do? It's like a weight loss thing with meals and stuff.
And
mate,
the food you make looks fucking banging as well.
Looks cool. I don't know much about food.
I know fuck all about food, mate.
But yeah, so
I live on fruit pastels and jelly tots.
That's it. Right, we're gonna go because I need to get him outside for a wee. I think.
Yeah.
Take you for a wee, pup.
Instagram's handles.
Mine will be in the description.
Right, okay.
Rise Road 22. Rise.road and Rise Road 22.
And I am Daddy Jane Gaming, Jayne, that is. So follow me on there.
That's it.
Yeah.
Again, apologies.
I've been playing Link's Awakening lately, so
Okay.
I've never really played Zelda games. So yeah, if you're interested in that, I'll be playing that. I need to get a Twitch set up, man. When am I going to get time to do a Twitch?
Right, I'll stop you there. Yeah, so we're going to go, and I'll try to be back on form for next week. It's one of them where I could have just, like, not done one this week, but, you know me.
We're in the routine now. We've done the last couple of Mondays now.
I'd rather just show the realism of it, and, you know, it's all just because of good old puppy dog. Puppy dog.
Oh, that's just my baby dog.
Hey.
Come on, then. Peace
Right.
out, everyone.
Love you all.
Have a good weekend. Don't be afraid of the day.
That's it.
Don't forget to level up yourself and other catchphrases.
Yay.
Peace out.
Don't be afraid of the day. See how this goes. Whoop. I'm strangling him with a fucking mic cable.
Oh, great start. That's a great start.